Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakak double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from eternal captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Matthew chapter 15, verse 14. Let them alone. Let they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And today is we're going to be talking about these two videos regarding the whole Trump Kamala Slakia thing. So let's watch some of these videos, because it is kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb to see some of these things. All right, so let it play.
And he cut him. He said, y'all go on Twitter and y'all look. It's the ultimate thing.
What right is he taking away from women? What right is he taking away from women? What right is he taking away from women? Y'all still answer that. Like 5 minutes. Y'all brought up education once I asked that question. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Y'all just go on Twitter, look at what they say, and just run with it. You go on Twitter. I watched the debate.
And he cut him. He said, y'all go on Twitter and y'all look at what they say, and that's the ultimate thing. Okay, that's the primary. That's very apparent, because that is the truth. Because what these they can be on what 8th grade. Probably just threw that in there to throw you off. Her father could have been Amalek. She just had that Amalekite spirit, and that's just my opinion. But anyway, let's go.
Let's see what he's giving me when he is. Let's see what he's doing for us. In the lesson. Hey, y'all also said Project 25. He also said publicly he's not going to do no Project 25. He's a liar. Do you believe him? He said, y'all only want Kamala Harris. Your body, my choice. That's what it is. Why do you need an abortion? What do you care about abortion? You're in high school.
Okay, they're in high school. Okay, so maybe freshmen. They may be freshmen. But even.
All right, Slakia. Basically, I'm gonna put the rest of this video in the description so you can go see, because I don't have access to the whole video, the uncut. But this is the thing. This is the reality of it. Like, where you have some people that have more than 2 brain cells that are able to actually look at the situation for what it is and see, like, okay, well, all the stuff, or Slakia, let me rephrase that too, are able to do more than research off of freaking Twitter. All right, and they're able to see, like, okay, well, this is what is actually the case. This is what they plan to do. And on top of that, yeah, he is right. Like, what the fuck do these little high schoolers need for in terms of abortion and all that crap? All right, but also I also want to point out, because I did mention this previously, the true intentions behind all these, well, I want to say primarily women, all right, or I guess more specifically Eve, because I shared a video where I think it was Elder Brother Manakta, I believe that was him that did the video, did a lesson or compiled a bunch of videos where there was what's it called, these women, all right, bunch of different women that were complaining about Trump winning. And the thing was, like, the reality of it is that a lot of these Eves, they are blaming the so-called black men for Kamala Harris's loss, when the reality of it is that, number one, she was selected, and number two, even if we as black men had the power to do, even if the votes counted, we as so-called black men did not have the power to help her get elected. All right, and that was the thing. They were trying to make public enemy number one, if things don't go their way, be the so-called black man, in the same way that they did with the so-called Middle Easterns, okay? And I was about to just say Iranians, but it's not even that. It's anyone who claims Islam or claims being a part of the Middle East, all right? So anyone who claims that, all right, they were made public enemy number one for 9/11. The so-called Asians as a whole were made public enemy number one for the C9, all right? And then now we are being made public enemy number one for Kamala Harris not winning or being president. All right, when Kamala Harris said, she literally said that she's not going to do anything that will only help so-called black people. All right, literally everyone knows this, and on top of that, she was I think a judge that would, with extreme prejudice, lock up a lot of so-called black men. All right, or she would try to find reasons to lock us up. All right, and when you got these people, and funny thing is that these kids can't even vote. So again, why are they so stressed and pressed about that? They're thinking the whole world is gonna. Well, yes, it is. The world is gonna end. Yahawadah. But the thing is, ultimately, if you really just take a look at what Kamala Harris was offering, you would see, from a carnal perspective, that you would see that she. Alright, Slovakia. I had to do something now. The thing, as I was saying, so you have this, as a result of this hatred towards the so-called black man. There's also with what followed it is this huge divide in the country, where there is these liberals and fucking conservatives or whatever. All right, on top of that, there's also a huge divide with, not even oh my god, Slocky, it's crazy. It's crazy to keep up with all this because there's so many different reasons for us to be divided. All right, and as a result of that, you also have the divide, the divide from this now, because there was already a divide from women's rights and a woman doesn't need a so-called black woman doesn't need a black man in her life and all that stuff. So with that, in addition to what we have right now, there's a huge divide. All right. There's a huge divide, now bigger, more so than ever, and this is only going to not accumulate, but work to further dividing us. All right, and that was the thing. We expect this type of division. All right, because let me get this. There was Mark chapter 3 verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. All right, so this kingdom is divided against itself. Right, you have these liberals, Democrats, freaking conservatives, Republicans, all this stuff like that, who grow to hate each other so much, so intensely. And in addition to that, you also have this. I'm gonna let this video play. All right, because let me just explain it first before I let the video play. The thing is that there was a huge problem. All right, I was watching a lot of brothers do lessons on it where they would show these immigrants, all right, from I don't know what country specifically, but I think primarily South America, I think, / Mexico or whatever, that would just get away with doing a whole bunch of terrible crimes to people, even getting away with attacking police officers, where all that happens to them is that they just get sent back to their country, and then they can just come back in and do the same thing over and over again without any actual repercussions. All right. And on top of that, I also heard, which I don't know how valid this part I'm about to say is, but I also heard that the these countries, or these criminals, the criminals that are actually doing crimes here, they are literally from other they are literally from another country where the said country let free all of their prisoners just to send them to America to go, cause a ruckus. Now, once again, I don't know how valid that is. I forgot where I put it. I forgot the details. But the only reason why I am saying it is because I do believe it to be valid. I'm gonna go look for I might look for the video if I remember. All right, but outside of that, just something to make note of, that if you have heard of it, then maybe it is true. All right, so continuing on, you got this whole mass deportation plan from Trump. Okay, where technically, I guess, if you want to say like that, his goal is to protect the quote unquote protect the American people by getting rid of these criminals that are doing all these crimes and hurting people indiscriminately. The whole immigration thing is, I guess, from one person's perspective, depending on who you ask, the true intentions for it could be, oh yeah, I want to get rid of these criminals, but as we're seeing now, potentially it could be more. It could be to create more of a uprising or whatnot. As I had never, I didn't even expect this, because I do remember that there was previously another protest for the immigration thing, where they were planning on getting rid or to deport quote unquote illegals, or just deport immigrants. Okay, because this is the second one that I have heard of within recent years, and this just might be the uprising that we need to further prophecy. And but that's the thing, that you can never tell. All right, ultimately, as I was saying, this is the thing. This might be the thing that the prophecy needs in order to forward destruction of Babylon. Hope Yahawadah that is the case. And what's it called? The fact that these immigrants are protesting, maybe because they don't have anything to lose, they're going to do a lot more than just what's it called, a peaceful protest. All right, as I think these other, all right, they were definitely going around hurting people, and who knows if they have weapons or not. All right, so moving on, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And that was another thing. What's his name? Trump. He had what? I forget. And I lost my train of thought. Strong delusion. The Trump. For Trump, he had basically have all these things that seem to be trying to fix America, but in actuality, he can't delay, he can't stop prophecy, he can't extend Babylon's lifespan. All right, the Lord is just gonna destroy whenever He's gonna destroy it, and it might be the thing to tip us over the edge. All right. On top of that, it's like how are they going to find each and every single one of them? Like that's the thing. And I believe through the Spirit probably YAHAWASHI that it might come in through the MOTB, where what they're going to do is they're going to implement it. Yahawadah, I'm not saying this is 100% confirmed, but it kind of does fit in, because Donald Trump was praising Elon. He was saying, oh yeah, Elon Musk, all this stuff like that. So as a result of that, what could happen, which I believe maybe it's not the case, is they're going to implement the MOTB, so then they can literally track everyone. All right, so everyone is going to be traceable, and then they can just go, okay, well, this person is not properly registered or whatever, or this person has the thing, so or this person does not have the what, so I'm just gonna take them, and they clearly don't belong. On top of that, they could for with the growing trend of what they've been doing, they could also take this as an opportunity to get actual American citizens and send them off to FEMA camps. All right, so this is what the what's the word, the reality will soon be. All right, and let me get this. Matthew chapter 24 verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, this is over here. Let me also get this. 2 Ezra 15:16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. Again, they're not regarding. Well, initially they're just doing protests, but soon it's going to be where they, because the thing is that they don't have anything to lose, and then they're just going to do whatever it takes to, oh yeah, I need to provide for my family, whatever and whatnot. All right. And on top of that, yeah, like people are going to turn on one another. All right, which also, funnily enough, if you've seen the whole Kamala thing, after Kamala Harris lost, she didn't go and console or support or say everything's going to be all right to her supporters and whatnot. She just left them hanging and sent some other dude to talk in her stead and whatnot. But yeah, it took her a while to kind of, I guess, accept the loss. And some people were saying, okay, well, that goes to show the type of person that she is, and she isn't a good leader and whatnot. All right. So 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 11, for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. All right. And still people are empathetic, sympathetic, or whatever for Kamala Harris, even though she had no chance of winning. On top of that, there's also these people that believe just baseless accusation, baseless assumptions. All right, whatever Twitter. All right, that unverifiable, unsubstantiated claim site is and has. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, the elders and apostles, great millstone, above the ball, and shalom.